Amelia, and I'm back with another DIY. For this DIY, you'll need some decorative paper, a box, a pair of scissors, an X-Acto knife, and a cutting board. You'll also be needing some sponge brushes and some Mod Podge. The first step is to unscrew all of the screws from the front and back of the box. When you're all done with that, pour out some Mod Podge. Figure out which part of the paper you like the most and align it with your box. Double check that your paper is in the right spot you want it to be in. Now that I've figured out where I want my design to be on the front of the box, I'm creasing all 4 edges just to make sure that I know where to cut later on. And repeat this on the other 3 sides. I found that this method of creasing it is a lot easier than measuring it out. Once removing the box, you're left with 2 lines all the way around, and you want to cut on this outside line. When you reach the corner, make sure you cut out a square, which should be one of the folds that you had made. This is how your paper should look when you're done making all of the cuts. For this next part, you might want to put something down because it could make a mess. Putting my paper in place on the box, I took my Mod Podge and spread a generous amount on the box. Carefully smooth the paper onto the box, trying to avoid any bubbles. This paper is a little bit forgiving, but not too forgiving, so make sure you're being careful. Then repeat this on the bottom side of the box. Next, repeat the same thing on each side. Next, we're putting another layer of Mod Podge over the top using a stippling motion, starting with the sides first. And repeat that on all the sides too. Moving on to the front of the box, you want to do the exact same thing, starting with a brush stroke motion and then moving on to the stippling motion. It's really important to make sure that you don't put too much Mod Podge in one area. And once again, repeat on the other side. This is what my boxes looked like after I let them dry. All that's left to do is put the screws back into the box. This was honestly the hardest part for me. Once you're done attaching everything back onto the box, this is your final product. It's super cute, super functional, and I ended up using mine to store my earrings. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I know that's so cliche. And leave us suggestions for more DIYs down below. Peace out. I'll see you in my next video, and stay tuned for Rummies.